You know what? I've come too far in my journey to lose at the last hurdle. Shit in hell. And here we go again. Bugger it. I like to look at the camera, see? But I'm just going to look at the screen instead. But it looks like I'm looking away. I have come too far in my journey to back down and lose at the last hurdle. I've had enough of this scamdemic, this bit of crap that's going around. It's time people wake up to the truth of what's going on. Time to shed some light on the fact. Everything which I've ever posted on my Facebook pages has been fact. It's checkable. I can prove it in a court of law, and I intend to prove it in a court of law. When I go to answer my bail and serve them notice at the same time at 12 o'clock of 21st of January, 21st of December this year. At 12 o'clock, I picked that date. I picked it long before I ended up having bail. Because one simple reason, winter solstice, shortest day of the year. All the planets in this system are going to align for the first time in about 8,000 years, I think, something like that. Lately, I've become very spiritual. There's more to this life. I've been robbed. I've been robbed all my life. I always felt that it was meant for better through my life. I know it. But I never had the opportunity up until now. But then I realized why I didn't have the opportunity. Everything I went through in my life was to this exact point in this moment in time. I had to learn all them steps which I had in my life so I can improve on it, bring something better to the world. This is why I'm bringing my business to this world. Community Life Designs. It is designed for humanity. It's designed for the environment. It's designed for people who want better, who want happiness, who want something more positive in their life. I am giving this to the world. Anyone is welcome to come onto my channel, put their own input in. I want to bring peace, happiness, ease of life. Put it in the other person first. I want to bring technology. I've got fantastic ideas, wild ideas. And I'm going to make them work. I'm going to show everyone what I am capable of. I've known it, but my father's always thought of me as a waster. But I find that my life has been designed to go that way. They wanted us in that negative zone, just so they can feast off us and the children, the Satanist little bastards. I have had enough. I want better. I'm going to get better. I want to leave something of myself behind when I leave this planet. I want to be remembered, and I'm going to be remembered. So I have put into motion to see me in Swansea Crown Court to answer my claims of trespass. The letter which I give is the best letter I've ever written in my life. It's up in the trillions now. All money which they have robbed of us. But not so much of us, of the South African people. Trillions and trillions. The royal family have robbed off them. Not just them, loads of them. I've seen the documents. I can get the documents. I can take it to the court with me, along with all my other evidence which I have against her. The police. I walked into my house. 2 coppers didn't give me a chance to speak. Just come straight up to me, arrested me in my own home, eating food. What right did they have to touch me? None. Now, I'm not angry against them. I don't hold a grudge against them. I hold a grudge against the system which has put them in that position, and I'm going to take it out on that system. And I'm going to get every little penny back and give it back to the people. I want different in my life. I want better in my life. I want everyone to have better in my life. I have argued with my family, my wife, everyone in my family. They're not talking to us because of what I am doing now. But I knew I had to do this because it felt right. If it felt right, why is that wrong? It's never wrong. But They're arguing with me. My argument was never with them. Why am I defending it? Just do the research. It's all there. You just need to look. I did it. I didn't like what I found. I'm a clever man. I've got no qualifications. My life, just a separation, things like that, didn't go the way which I had planned. Well, it's going to go better now. I guarantee it. I want a world of love, peace, and happiness. I want to bring some joy back into this world. Because this sure has been shit. To be perfectly honest, absolutely crap. You think about it. Coming up to Christmas, we're trying to go into lockdown. Most of the public around my village, around where we live, they are clueless as to what it is that is actually going on in this world. It's time to open up your eyes. Now, it's inspiration. Everything which I've done leading up to last weekend or so, it was all sporadic. But I knew there was a reason behind it. I've been taking up meditating. I've been listening, getting in touch with my spiritual side. Because it's phenomenal. It really is. I'm a happy, loving person. I like the loving vibe. I like to give. I don't wish harm to no one. The same, I don't wish anyone to do me harm. I've sacrificed myself these last few months, put my body on the line to bring my message to you, to everyone. I am taking them to court. Under common law is higher than admiralty. This is what they need to understand. And they're just so blinded by the programming from the telly and the mainstream media, they just don't know. So you've got to show them. And I intend to show them. I'm going to do it publicly. And I want this to go out as wide as possible. I'm going to give paperwork, the documents. I'm going to leave certain places blank. I want every person, wherever you are, to organise a party. 12 o'clock, 21st of December. I want all the bars, all food stores. Just organise something massive. I'm going to do it about an open cast. Because 20 odd years ago, before the camp to open cast, the tree people up there, wild plants and everything. Not only us, but Druid and Celtic symbology. So it just seemed to fit in. They were there trying to stop the open cast going in. So, homage to the tree people. I want to rave. I'm a raver. I'm not saying everyone goes out and have a rave. I want to organise a mass party. As give you the affidavit, go serve it to your police officers, to the highest rank. Tell them what it is you're going to do. Tell them why we're doing it. We want a party. We want our lives back. We don't want this new normal bullshit which you're all giving us. Nah, that's not for me. I'm going to do this proper. I'm going to show everyone who's doubted me, who underestimated me, who I am. Sometimes you've got to act the fool, to beat the fool who's trying to fool you. Was that it? I don't know. Wound up, see, everything was building up for this day, for me to get what it is I'm trying to say across to the world. Put so much effort into it. I barely slept. I put my body on the line. I've been battered, bruised. My wife can tell you. It's caused strain. All I want, my life, same as everyone, to be happy, to be loved, to give love. What's wrong with that? Be polite, be nice. You see this fucking shit, this argument. People moaning over masks. All of which legislation. They're not worth the paper they're written on. Same as the money, to be honest. Because that's not worth the paper, is it? It's time the world realise what is happening. Or what has been happening. But at the same time, I haven't been just focusing on that. I understood it. Christ has brought me to tears. Many a time it's brought me to tears. But that's not what I focused on. I could see what was happening. I could see the way it's going to go. The government is going to collapse. So we need a system in place, ready. So there's no worries. Just one big party and a smooth transition of power back to we, the people. Because we, the people, govern this land, not the government. We're a corporation who can only control you by your birth certificate. Your fraudulent birth certificate, which is, your class is dead. You don't have to answer after 7 years, you're dead. Is that fair? Is that right? Nah, not to me. Anyone who's been fined, taxed, any wrongdoing which has been done to you by legislation, all fraudulent. Do you think how many people have been punished by this? They've been robbing of, all because since he brought in a Bill of Rights, 1688 or 1689, that's when it all started. 430 odd years they've done this. They've robbed everyone, every man, woman, and child they committed trespass against. Well, I've had enough of it. Anyone who's been locked up for drunken or disorderly, anything you could possibly think of. Lord land, you don't do me harm, I won't do you harm. I won't rob off you, you won't rob off me. If you do, it's not hard, is it? It's common sense. What's wrong with common sense? What's wrong with morals? What's wrong with being nice and happy? Why would anyone wish to cause harm to anyone? I'm wound up. And I still haven't finished. I was working so hard to get this message out. I wanted it to be perfect. I wanted all my things to tie in. Maybe you can have a look at my channel. Have a look at my subscriptions. It's all there. Get off the mainstream media. It's full of shit. They lie to you. The cabal, the deep state, the Illuminati, the Pope, the Queen. What else? Central bankers, the Venetians. We've been robbed, lied to. The technology which they have suppressed from us for hundreds of years, all to benefit humanity, so they can get rich. All of the vaccines, all medicines, herbalism. Come on, wake up, use your mind. Because our mind is so powerful, it's so phenomenal. I'm only just, my mind thinks I'm crazy when I'm saying I'm getting fucking, it's like downloads. It's like last weekend when I was meditating, I was in the garden, it was in the night. Started raining, so I just wanted to carry on. So I went up by the tree because it was raining, get a bit of shelter. It was like I could feel the energy of the tree from behind me. The power of our mind, which has been trod on by these just to keep us down, our vibrations down. So we don't understand it, to dumb us down. Same as the vaccines, that's what it's all for. We have so much power and potential in our brain, it is unbelievable. And I want it. I want a piece of that life. I want better. And I'm going to get better. I want you to join me and help it. Oh, great awakening be God. If anyone doesn't believe in God, the Bible, I'm Catholic. I'm Catholic, but I also love science. Go to RE, teacher of God. Go to science then. They're contradicting each other. Always believe in something though. When is God would always believe in something. Never close my mind. Because anything's possible, do you mind? Same as any person is possible. Every person has got potential, so much potential. They just don't know it. Never doubt anybody. Never run anybody else down. What gives you the right to? We are sovereign beings. God created us in his image. So therefore, does that make us gods as well? Makes you think today. Because at the end of the day, knowledge is power. Power is the truth. The truth will set you free from these reigns of tyranny and these treasonous scum who are trying to govern us. Now, I've said everything I need into motion. I've done it solo. I've worked on the law plan. That's covered. I don't need to worry about that. I know that's covered. That's why I'm so proud of it. I don't know why. It just come to me. Oh, I'll share everything. I'm going to share my week, what I'm going to do this week. Because I've got to write out these affidavits, these notices, so we can put it as a PDF and share it to the people. And share it to the police to you organise what it is you want to do. Because we deserve a party after this shit, yeah, don't we? I think so. And I'm going to have a blast. My last couple of Christmases has been shit. I'm determined this one is not. I want a happy life. So one of my all-time favourite songs, which I want, always said which I want, but I go down. Pursuit of Happiness. Because I'm still on a pursuit of happiness. Always on a pursuit of happiness. But so when you actually realise you never truly die. Just transform. Energy never ceases to exist. I was talking to my mate yesterday. I was saying about he's had ADHD and things like that. And it's like it just come to me. He's saying that he come off these tablets which made him feel fucking groggy. But it made me think then as well at the same time. The diagnosed him when he was young. So they've been feeding him these tablets now since then. So my thinking is now, perhaps the doctors and everyone knew that they had that potential. So they deliberately trying to dumb them down in advance, not for it to come out. So anyone who's got ADHD and things like that, they're just more advanced. Psychologically, mentally. I suppose I'm going to get sent down back to Ward F again. Because of NBN? No. There's nothing wrong with my mentality. Never has been. I've not. The only time I've wore a mask is to prove that it don't work. I mean, really, what is good is it? Open wise people, turn the telly off. Time to wake up. If that is my second row, I still got shit loads I need to do. I still got to. I don't know how to go into a common law court. I've got to learn all that now. I'm hoping Christopher James is going to help me do that. Because that's what I'm learning now. I'm just self-taught. I've got no major qualifications. But what do I need major qualifications for? Only, and what do you have to pay? Shit loads of money for these major qualifications for. Why don't we just teach each other? We already do everything we need to do in our environment to make this country work. We do it. The government doesn't do it. They just tax us. Do you know what I mean? If we want to build roads, if we want to build a school, I want to change our system completely up. I've got so many visionary ideas of how to run it better that benefits everyone. I want to change the whole system up. The way we teach our children, the way we live, the way we work. Because I've gone through shitty jobs. 2 hours, you're there and everywhere. Why? We have everything we need around us. 6,000 patents of technology suppressed. Or I can't wait to get them. My vision. My wife wanted makeup room. So how often are you going to use a makeup room? Multifunction. Just round office. Voice activated. I want to bring that to our environment. The money's there. It's time we go get it back. Because it's our money anyway. It's what they've stolen of us. Let's put it to good use. Let's put it to the benefit of our children, our children's children. And let's teach them how we want life to be. How we wanted the life to be for them. Without all this corruption, driving us apart, causing divisions, causing wars. Every war which you can think of has been started. It was a lie. Paying both sides. Just so they can keep our vibration down. To stop us knowing who we truly are as a person, as a man, as a woman. I am a law-abiding man of this land. Everything which I've done recently had a purpose. Here it is. The big reveal. Everything I've been working for, I knew I'm doing right. I've got an idea, I've got a vision, and I want it, and I want a piece of it. So I'm calling out to anyone, because I need to sort this party out now, up the mountain. So what's up to neighbours? We have a couple of tents, different music, different venues, everything. We just organise a mass party and then go into Christmas and the New Year on a happy high. Because I love life, I love liberty, I love freedom, and I want it back. Because we will be the only people on this planet who truly has freedom once this knowledge comes out. And this goes back long before Egypt. We've always been a slave to money, to debt. Never truly free. You just think you are. The illusion. This is what I've been working for. This is what I'm trying to bring. It's not just me. There is millions out there. Donald Trump is leading the way. Hurrah! Hallelujah, Donald Trump. People don't know exactly what that man has done. But they soon will. And you're not going to like it. You're not going to like it at all. But what are you going to do? You're going to dwell on it, eh? He solved that. Don't dwell on it. He's had the bastards. That's been done. Time to be happy now. Time to be free. Time to live our lives in love and harmony. And I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait. So, I think on my final little bit of message there, when I go down to answer my bail on Monday at 12 o'clock, I'm going to serve my notice to the highest ranking officer. I'm going to be phoning up to have my evidence of the tapes and everything. If you want to insist on taking me to court, I will carry through with my trespass. If you get me into the court, I will forgive you for the trespass you committed against me. And all I want is of your officers, the ones who beat me up recently, is an apology and a handshake. Can't be fair on that, can I? But everything that we get out of court, let's come back to us. Let's come back to the people. Because we deserve it. We're going to live in abundance. We're going to want for nothing. Look into it. Medibeds. Do you know what I mean? Aliens. Did they exist? Yeah. Roswell. All suppressed by Satanists. Satanists. but against evil. Hence why he comes back to the Bible. Just look into it. Well, hallelujah, Patriots. Where we go one, we go all.